Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So we just got back from Mommy and Me class and Kalia's taking a little nap. So I thought that I would go over with you guys a little bit of how I organized my diaper bag. Now, there's two styles of diaper bags that people use, either the one shoulder or a backpack style. Normally, it's probably others too. I started out with the over the shoulder and unfortunately for me, it just doesn't stay on my arm very well. So I use it occasionally, but I've kind of been more into using the backpack style. So with that said, I wanted to kind of show you how I got some, because most of the backpacks don't have like all the little compartments. I'm going to show you how I'm packing my backpack style. It's also going to help with traveling and different things like that. So it's easier to wear and carry her and all the rest of her junk. So here is how I do it. So first of all, this was my one strap, just to give you an example. It had a front compartment, two sides, a back compartment, and then there's still a book in it. And the inside there's pockets, little pockets for bottles and things like that. So it's nifty, but it just, for us, it wasn't really practical. Now for the backpack, I'm actually using just a kid's school backpack that came with a lunchbox. So I was actually gifted this, which is really nice because I love pineapples. So those of you who know me know I'm a Hawaiian pineapple girl. What I'm doing with this lunchbox is I'm going to keep in there a bottle of fresh water bottle. And I always measure the first 5 ounces thing. And then this is how I store my formula. So I keep this in here, and that's going to be for bottle purposes. And I can always wash that bottle part of the way through, like if she uses it, to use it again. Of course, a stack of wipes. So we always get the Kirkland brand. They've given us no issues. They're really nice and thick and stuff. So I tend to use those. But I keep a whole big thing, not just a travel size, because there's blowouts, there's food messes, anything and everything. I like to have wipes on me. And then I'm organizing in a bigger bag. You can use any kind of bags for these. Most of the bags I got are like this size. I got a package on Amazon, so they're clear. You can tell what's in them, and they zip closed. However, for diapers, I found this one. This is something my husband ordered. This is a cool, sturdy, reusable bag. So I'm putting the diapers in there. And then in addition to the diapers, I have some of these that I got at the dollar store to put the nasty diapers in before I throw them away, so that nobody accidentally has an issue with them. They also help with the smells. So like, I'm hoping if we're on the airplane or whatever, I can put it somewhere and it won't stink up the whole plane. So that's what I'm attempting with those. Then, of course, I have the changing pad. So this came with my old diaper bag. They have all kinds of fancy ones on Amazon and many different ways of doing this. But I take this with me. It's kind of thick. That way, if I have to put her on a public changing table or somewhere that isn't totally sanitary, I have my own way of thing to change her on, because it just grosses me out. Next, we have this thing. So this goes over the car seat. It's also for the grocery cart. It's also a nursing cover for those of you who are nursing. So I keep one of these in there with me in case I need it. I am not nursing anymore. We are just doing formula, so I don't have to use it as much as some of the others would, but I keep it for when she's going to be old enough to use the shopping cart, or I'm going to cover any high chairs or things like that. I just have it with me because she's growing so fast. I'm going to be using it before I know it. Of course, we have some burp cloths and a little snap-on bib because she's drooling a lot now that she's teething and everything. I am not bringing baby food in this, like in my normal diaper bag. If I think we're going to be gone a long time and she's going to need some, then I will. But she's not eating that much of it yet. Once she's eating more of it, I'll probably bring more. Of course, traveling, I'll bring enough with puffs and all kinds of snacks, like, because she'll be 6 months before our first big trip. But for now, I use it just because she's drooling and it gets all over her neck, as well as the milk when she drinks her formula, because she gets crazy with it. So I have that for those. And then in this little bag, so this is one of my first little bags. This is a teething mitt. So I put on her hand and she chews it. Her hat, we have her sunglasses, some pacifiers, and some socks. So this is just kind of like her, in case she needs a few things. And then I have, this has a couple of toys. So this is one of her favorites. It plays music and has lights and has like a teething thing. There's teething keys. This is her crinkle book that she loves, and a rattle. And then this little rattle right here goes on her wrist. So these are just a handful of toys to keep her occupied if we're somewhere where I need her to be quiet and occupied. These are her favorites, and I keep them all together. And finally, I have sanitizer wipes. So if she drops a pacifier or the bottle, any of her teething toys, any of that kind of stuff, this will clean it with baking soda. So these are Arm & Hammer by Munchkin. There's several brands. I saw them at the dollar store also. But it's nice to have those, so I'm not just like wiping it on me and I know that it's clean, especially with all the stuff going around right now, that if something drops, either if I don't have access to soap and water, this is perfect. I have flushable wipes just in case I need a flushable one for any reason. Normally, of course, I'd use the baby wipes, but like the regular diaper wipes, but just to have them on hand for boogie noses and I want to flush it or something like that. And speaking of boogie noses, I have some boogie wipes too. These have saline on them. I was recommended these. I haven't used them all that much yet, but nice to have for boogers because she does get boogers. And cleaner and easier on her face than a regular diaper changing wipe. Sorry. I noticed that with those, sometimes the regular diaper changing wipes, they're a little harsh on her face. So these are cool. And I have this, which is basically A&D. But it is the CVS brand in case she needs for any reason. My pediatrician actually recommended like the whiter, like zinc oxide based diaper creams. So I may end up getting one of those, but for now I have this one that my stepmom gave me, so I keep that in the diaper bag. My mom always swore by A&D also, so far, knock on wood, we have not had any diaper rash issues, but I like to keep something on me. And of course, because of what's going on right now, I have a little hand sanitizer that just to keep her hands clean, my hands clean, everything clean, because she's at the teething stage. She's putting everything in her mouth. So I think my best bet is to keep her clean. Anyway, so then what I'm going to do is put all these in the backpack, kind of like a puzzle. And I will show you in a minute. All right. So now I have it all in here. It's kind of organized like horizontally and vertically to make it all kind of fit. But then the other great thing about this is that on the front, I can put mommy's stuff, like my wallet, my chapstick, my cell phone, my keys. So there's a pocket for my stuff too that's easy access, whereas in the other one, it's really hard to like dig through to find my stuff. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and it helps you kind of organize diaper bag stuff. Amazon has a lot of great, as well as Etsy, diaper bag organizing pouches. I just happen to get the cheaper clear ones, but feel free to look through there. They are really helpful to keep it because it's hard to like, if it's not in pouches. So my sister kind of helped me with that. She has a 2-month-old and gave me some advice on that. So anyway, have a great Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.